I am preparing some ingredients for Spanish scrambled egg, and I'm calling it Spanish scrambled egg because I've got this little topper here that's going alongside or over the top of the scrambled egg. It's got paprika in it and smoked paprika and these three ingredients here, the pepper and a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion. We're just using a bit of that pepper, and I'm also going to prepare this spring onion to just put on the top of the dish. So getting on with the prep then. Is taking the top and the bottom off the onion, and then just a diagonal cut very small bit of this. When I was practicing this dish or coming up with this dish, developing this dish, I made this, and I made it with a whole big onion and a whole, lots of garlic and pepper, and it was brilliant because I just used it later. Put it on top of hummus. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to go straight into chopping this up actually. So we want a small dice. I would probably have written this in the recipe as small dice chop. So definitely small. Don't look at the camera, Julia, when you're chopping with a sharp knife. So yeah, as small as you can go with this. You want this to disappear, this whole thing, this Spanishy influence thing. So yeah, properly small please on this. I'm looking down at the board, looking at all of it to make sure it is small. Obviously I'm not going all the way through to the end of the onion on the cut so that the onion holds itself together. Excuse me. Right, so we've got that now. That can just stay over there. Nice little pile of onion. Lots of onion scent going into my eyes. I'm going to start watering soon. Right, so top and tail the garlic. We've got a small garlic clove here, just as small as you can muster really. And let's get this peeled off. The smaller they are, the fiddlier, aren't they really? Anyway, we can see that now has sorted itself out. We're just going to do a little chop on that. Tiny, teeny tiny little pieces. That's all going to go in the pan together. Then we want to get some of this off. Whenever I cut into a pepper, I'm anxious to leave all these pips where they are, so you do the same. Cut a little bit off. So I'm just looking, I'm thinking, yes, that's about the same amount of that in terms of, the amount of physical product there is. So nice, slim pieces. Everything needs to be the same size, well, because it's nicer to eat, but also because then, of course, it cooks evenly. So some people get quite wound up about anything like that being on the pepper. I don't know what I think about that really. Maybe, but get rid of it if you don't want it. So we're just chopping these, dice chopping these. Now let's just move them across, given that they're going. Trying to make sure that the camera can see everything, but as a left-hander I naturally want to push everything in the way. Dice chop these again. That's everything. Let's chop that. That's everything ready to cook next in the oil with the spices. The final bit of prep is not too onerous a job. I'm going to take a little bit of this spring onion. This is just going on the top of the dish, so you don't need very much. I quite like sliced leek. Actually, don't need to. I never go to the bother of buying a spring onion just for this if I've got leeks in, or a tiny bit of shredded red onion or something for a topper because it's a little bit less strong. This has become quite slippery now because that bit went off the outside. But it's just something Nice, and I did a diagonal cut on that. That's for later, we'll see that when we're plating, but I just thought I'd do that on the board at the same time. So that's it, prepped ready, and let's get ready to cook these up.